Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lonnie and today I am going to try out that new brow product that I was telling you about. This is the NYX Thick It and Stick It brow product, and yes, TikTok made me try this.
On the run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it.
So as you can see by that video, it's pretty interesting and there's a couple of steps that have to go with it. I finally got my package open and I ended up getting this product from Ulta Beauty online. I looked at all the different colors they had and a lot of them were auburn or they look like they had a red undertone. So I finally ended up picking brunette and hopefully the color is correct. But if it's not, we're still gonna follow those step-by-step procedures just to see how the application is and to see if I like the product in general. Comes with its little wand. And the application, from what I've been seeing, is that you put it on and you kind of just, it's kind of like you put on and twist and swirl. Put on, twist and swirl. So we're gonna see how this works. So wish me luck, because we're going in. We're gonna put it on and swirl. Put it on and swirl. Put the first layer on and you let it dry and then you go in with a second layer. I'm dipping my little stick thingy back in. And I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive with applying the product this time. The second layer is more for making it look like you actually have those microblading fibers. So I'm gonna go in and just very aggressively put it on. So I have one really big angry eyebrow that is glued to my head, and I'm going to not panic because this is what we're doing. And then once this dries, then I'm gonna go in with my little Neutrogena wipe and I'm gonna clean up the top and then I'll clean up the bottom. And in theory, it's gonna make me look like I have microbladed thicker eyebrows than I already have. So let's wait for it to dry. Okay, back. It feels dry. It feels, again, waxed and glued to my head, which in theory is what I was going for. So I think I could pull off the one big eyebrow look, but that is not what I'm doing today. Let me finish this process and see if I can, let's see if we can make this work. So I have it ready and I'm gonna go on the top first because I went super aggressive up there. And I just wanted to clean that up and that's what I got off. I think this looks right, but let me go along the bottom and see how that looks. Because I have a big old smoosh right there. And we're gonna go in. All right, I have a big eyebrow. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same process on the other side and then see what I think about the final look. Now I have both eyebrows on, and I'm definitely gonna say, you know what, my eyebrows are bigger and bolder than they were before, and they're definitely bigger and bolder than my normal Revlon eyebrow brush. It does work. Is this the look that I want? I'm not really too sure. So you know what, in the spirit of experimenting and trying new things, I'm going to see if I can tone them down just a little bit to make them more comfortable to my daily look. There's got to be a happy medium, right? I feel like Goldilocks. I'm like, this brow is too thin, this brow is too thick. Somewhere there's going to be a brow that's just right. And let me see if I can get my brow just right. So I'm going to just kind of thin it out just a little. And then I'm really gonna go in here and just give myself a little arch. I like the size much better. All right, Goldilocks is getting there. She's getting there to her perfect brow. I think in hindsight, no, I think the color is okay. I was thinking that the color was just a little dark, but I don't think so. I think any lighter, I wouldn't have that dramatic effect. And any lighter, I would have gone more into those redder shades, and that's not a shade that I want. I am going to give this NYX Thick It and Stick It Brow Wax, I'm gonna give it a... I wanted another go at these eyebrows. I wanted to see if I could use this product in a way that I was really comfortable with. And that's what I did this morning. I've already applied it because I wanted to practice. I didn't want to come on here and be like, oh look, now I have caterpillars again. I didn't want to do that. So I've already applied this eyebrow, which I really like. This is a look that I can get behind. Now I'm going to show you how I did it on this eyebrow. Just like yesterday, I am going to take my little stick and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows brushing up. So it's going to be brush, brush. And the difference of what I'm doing today is I'm trying to stay within the lines. I'm not going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm not drawing all over my face. I am simply taking this brush and I am pushing my eyebrows up. And just like yesterday, I'm going to let this sit and dry. After my eyebrow has dried, I'm going in with the second coat, just adding a little bit more color, making sure that I have all of my little blank spots all filled in. Again, I'm not going super aggressive like I did the first day, like what she did in the TikTok. I wanted to stay a little bit more in my comfort zone of where I'm comfortable with my eyebrows. I mean, they looked great on her. Again, I think it looked like I had a couple of caterpillars crawling across my face. And here's the kicker, is I didn't stay home with those bad boys on my face. I went shopping at Target and I think I genuinely had a sense of surprise on my face the entire time, kind of like this.
Holy moly!
But you know what? That's all part of learning. And this is part of my journey. And this is probably the funnest part of my journey, is finding those new things, not really becoming emotionally attached if it doesn't work out the first time, and just continuing to try. I really prefer today's eyebrows over yesterday's eyebrows. I think that this is more my comfort level, and I really like this product. So if you want those big, bold brows, or if you want the brows you have just to have some color and stuck into place, I will recommend the NYX Thick It and Stick It Brow Mascara. I thought that was a super fun 2-day adventure. I'm really glad that I came back and decided to do a second day. I really wanted to show you what they look like, toned down, doing them my way and not so much the TikTok way. And I think that that's a lot of times, that's what stops me from trying new things, is because I see influencers, I see TikToks, and the makeup is so extreme. And sometimes I'm like, that's really cool, but I personally am not that extreme. It's been a fun journey just being like, yeah, I see you, TikTok. I'm gonna take the way you do it, I'm gonna do it my way, and then I'm really gonna like it the way I'm doing it. And that's exactly, again, what I did here. And one more time for the road, I really do like this brow mascara. So I do want to let you know, I did put a link for the brow wax down below. Again, the shade I used was Brunette. And this is a very rare sight that you will see Indy just sleeping and kind of relaxing. So I did want to take this moment. She wanted to say hello, and please remember to like and subscribe, because you know what? I have a fun channel and it's fun hanging out with you, and hopefully you enjoy hanging out with Indy and myself. If you have any products that you've seen, whether on TikTok or you're in the store and you're kind of curious about it and you don't know if you want to try it or you don't know how it's going to look, if you want to leave me a comment and tell me what that is, I would be more than happy to buy it and try it and review it. And I think that that would be fun. So if there's a product out there that you're wondering about, leave a comment down below. And until next time, remember, be bright, be bold, be brave, be waxed, and we will see you on the next episode. Bye. Do you want to say bye? She's being such a good girl.